Cool. So, we're back for another episode. We're hitting chest today. As I've stated in the previous chest episodes, we're trying to prioritize this upper chest area because that's a spot in which I'm lacking and I want to build muscle in on my chest. So, we're at crunch because I enjoy the lighting here. It's a lot better. So, sound like a white chick. We're gonna fucking hit this shit, and I'll see you guys on whatever variation of press chest exercise is gonna be on here. Deuces. All right, so we're back. We are gonna start off with a plate, and then we'll probably move up from here, or not. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so obviously I'm in a different scenery today. I came to the crunch instead of the 4th Avenue. And let's see how this goes. One thing, I mean, this is a great gym. The only thing I don't really like about it is because it's really, really open, which a lot of people enjoy, but just me personally, I wouldn't mind if it's a little more closed up, but it is what it is. And we're going to get this going today. So let's get this weight moving and going. That's about even. About even. Turn in the elbows, turn in the palms, and then we're going to oosh. Hold on. Position. There we go. All right. I'm going to go up just a little bit. I slacked on my eating today, which I shouldn't have. Or is feeling a little funny, but let's say fuck it and get this moving. Probably slap a 5 on there and then just go up gradually instead of just jumping and throwing a 25 on there. Because that much of a weight difference for me at least is a lot. So let's build up. Or throw a 10 on there actually. See how that moves. Then we're just gonna go up. My fucking right elbow kinda feeling a little tender, I'm not gonna lie. Like right about the tendon area. So I might have to take it a little lighter today because I did smash my biceps yesterday. And I don't know if that's incorporating into the kind of weirdness that I'm feeling, but we're gonna just take it easy and see how this goes. With obviously getting a fucking pump going, right? Make sure it's about even on both sides. And then, yeah, let's go. So I think this will be our warm-up workout then, I guess. This bench press. Hit some progressive overload on it. And get it moving little by little. because I don't know why my bench has been falling behind lately. Um, Maybe just because I've been focused on a little more squeezing movements lately instead of pressing, and you know what I mean. Like I've been focused more on squeezing and rushing blood to the muscle rather than pushing as much weight as I possibly can. So that might be what's incorporating into it and why my bench press is kind of falling behind a little bit. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, everybody has good and bad days, and when you come to a plateau like this is the best time to ask yourself, steroids? Um, nah, it's the best time to start like thinking of going and either A, starting a proper bulk, or B, just changing a couple things up. But let's put a little more weight on here and then get it moving. Yeah, my fucking triceps are fucking done. They're sore. I should stop hitting my arm days before my bench press days. I think that's what's doing it because I'm hitting my arms before I'm hitting my bench, and I feel like that's why my bench might be falling behind. We're gonna find out though. So I think next arm day, I'm gonna do a few days prior to my bench day and see if that does any major impacts and changes on my bench press, which it probably should because obviously my arms are fatigued right now from yesterday, which could be causing it to not be as efficient as I want it to be in pushing as much weight. So let's we're gonna make some changes in the future regarding arm days or not. We'll see. Let's go. Oops. Oops. Yeah. This. 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 Uh, Done it. Ah. Yeah, definitely gonna hit arms a few days prior to chest next time. Let's slap 185 on there. Try to hit it for 4, and then go on to the next workout. Let's hit this. Move on to our next workout because this is feeling a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Ah, let's go. Ready? Yeah. Over here. Over there. Plant the feet. Retract the scapulas. Yeah. Oops. Press. God damn. You know what? Yeah. Nope. Not today, partner. Yeah, yeah. Definitely not hitting an arm day before a back day. An arm day before a chest day. Ow. Yeah, my fucking my tendon right here feeling really, like I said, tender. So we're just gonna make another squeezing day, I guess. Next chest day, not hitting arms right before it, and then we're gonna fucking see how this goes. I'll see you on the next workout. All right, we're here to a incline chest press. That way, it's more upper chest focused movement. rather than trying to place more strain on my tendon here, we're gonna try and go and just try and push as much blood into the chest as possible. So meaning we're probably gonna do less free weights today and more stiff movements just to get as much of a squeeze as possible, more targeted to the chest area. Um, Next week when we hit our chest day again, we will be doing more. What's it called? I was looking at this dude bench press this weight right here, and we will be doing a more free weight movement, just because I want to get more used to that style of compound movement and start hitting that shit really. So I just did a set on here, set of 12. So we're gonna move on to just trying to press out as much of this as we can. That way we get I said, trying to rush the blood into this area here. And if that means that I've got to, if that means that I've got to do more machine presses today, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna dilly dally and waste time because I can't fucking injure myself. Because the more time you end up injuring yourself, the worse it's gonna end up being for you on the back end. Because then you got to take time to recover and then go back up to the weight that you were at. So that's off my agenda. So we're just gonna start hitting some machines today and mitigate that chances as much as possible. So let's get this going. Let's slap a 10 on there, and then I think we're gonna burn out with that with that right there with another 10 on here. Burn out and probably move to a decline press, which should be here right about somewhere. We wanted that decline press and get it so get the blood going from up here to down here, and then we'll probably just go from the incline to the decline to maybe a neutral chest press. After that, we might have just call it a day. Nice quick chest day just to get the blood flowing, get that muscle building, enzymes and everything going, and go check out the bump inside some freaky lighting over here. So let's slap that 10 on there, and I mean if it still feels lighter, still feels like I can hit another set, then we're gonna go and start pressing with another set. But if I feel like this is sufficient and has me burnt and pumped, or if I feel like I could drop the weight and then get a better pump going, then that's what we're gonna do. Is we might end up dropping weight after this, just to get a full squeeze and full blood pumpage. So let's get this going. Ready? Loose, loose, loose. Yes. Loose. Wait. Nope. We're gonna drop weight and get to squeezing then. Drop weight, get to squeezing. Cause we'll just do some drop sets then. Burn out on these drop sets and then fucking get it moving, right? Because main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. I, oh, we got some weights on the run over there. Let's get this moving. Ready? Oh fuck. Ready? Suck my dick, dude. God damn. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't fucking eat properly. You can't sustain your muscles when you want to do this shit. God damn it. I gotta stop beating myself up over this. Let's put a 45. Leave the 45s on there and continue to disappoint myself. Ah, come on. Ready? Ah. Woo. God damn it. Yeah. Let's try to find a decline machine and we'll move on to there. Probably do the same thing. Some drop sets on there. I don't know. Just trying to burn myself out. Get this chest flowing and going. That dude had some crazy calves. Juicing, I might say. All right, let's get it. All right. So now we're at our decline chest press. And so we're trying to just probably gonna do some machine presses today. No free weights at all. After that bench press made me feel how atrocious my tricep felt today. So let's continue to move down the line of these machines here. So we just did our incline. Now we're gonna do our decline. And we're gonna do our neutral press. And then after that, I think we're gonna burn out on that neutral one as much as possible. And go just check out this pump, really. So without further ado, let's get this moving. Oh, yeah, let's go up. Yeah, yeah. It's I should probably gonna start bringing my earbuds again, but I haven't been for a while, just for shits and giggles, because I don't really like to listen to music all too much in the gym, but because really I'm not used to it, and I don't got a proper set of earbuds that because the ones I have right now they kind of like to slip out of my ear. So I think we're gonna invest sometime soon in a better set of earbuds, or get some what's it called, a headset instead. That might be nice. Something that'll you know I don't know. If I can, let's just stop talking, get it moving. Ooh. Oops. Oops. Ah, yeah, that weight feels good. That weight feels good. I think we'll keep pressing with this weight here because it feels good, like it's working my chest like it should be. That is not too light, but it's not so heavy to the point where I'm like, no, this feels great. And I'm not using my tricep all too much. Like I said, trying not to hurt this. We're gonna let it heal. Hopefully for volleyball tomorrow, it feels good. Um, if it doesn't, I'll just obviously have to go a little bit easier. I don't want to demolish my opponents. I'm joking. Maybe. If any of them watch this, I'm coming for you. Um, so let's get this next set going and get pumping, right? I got a bicep pump going on. Huh? That's strange. Uh, I could take a nap for sure. Probably make some pasta for the meal prep tomorrow and for tonight for dinner. So I was doing a. I'll tell you right now after this set. Ah, so I don't properly count my macros, which I probably am going to start doing here soon, just because I want to maximize potential gains. And you can't do that if you aren't maximizing and properly tracking your nutrition. So I want to count my calories, count my macros. Uh, like I said before, I'm probably gonna get an app or some shit. I don't know to track all this shit. Uh, I will. I'll show later on how I track all this stuff as I go. But I will start doing that here soon because, like I said, I want to maximize potential gains. So I am gonna hit this final set. Move on to that next press. I'll see you there. All right. So final workout. Um, we're just gonna try to burn out as much as possible here. Get the blood flowing, the chest squeezing, the pump going. Trying to think of other things I could say. Let's just get moving. So we're gonna, just like I said, burn out here. And then go check out this pump with some of the best lighting I think I've found ever. So prepare to see mediocreness. We don't settle for mediocrity around here. We get as much of a pump and as much of a workout as we can with what we got. So let's go. Oh, this is it almost feels like an incline. What the hell? It says lateral bench press though. Fuck it. Fuck it, I guess. Fuck it with ball. Ouchie. Give it a little baby rest real quick. I want to get to moving again. Now, if you want to start to count your macros and stuff, a good thing to learn is so basic recipe for gains is. I was watching Chris Bumpsit on this, so if you want to go back and watch a video of his, it's bulking tips. Um, basically, the best way to count your macros from there is obviously get something to help you track all your shit. But basic knowledge is for every 1 gram of carb, it's 4 calories. For every 1 gram of protein, it's 4 calories. For every 1 gram of fat, it's 9 calories. Now, when you want to bulk, you want to do your total caloric intake, you want to have at least 20 to 30%, at least that's what he said, of it be uh, contributed to fats. So 20-30% of the total calories are fats, right? And then that's the rest of that. So it's about bare minimum, at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or you can do more depending on how much protein you really want to eat. But it's bare minimum, at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so 1-to-1 ratio. And then after that, basically take the difference between your fats and your protein calories, and then you're going to take the rest of those calories, divide it by 4, because it's calories per carb, right? So 4 calories per carb, divide your total calories left over by your carbs, and that's how many grams of carbs you're going to want to eat per day. So we are just, like I said, we're going to start doing that here soon. And I will do a meal prep video maybe when I properly clean my kitchen, because it's a little messy right now. But yeah, we'll do a meal prep video here soon, just to show kind of what I'll be doing for meal prep, and if it helps you in the future want to learn to do this stuff, it'll help. If not, go on a dirty bulk, eat whatever the fuck you want, gain as much body fat as you want, and just try to lose it. But in return to losing all that fat, you're also going to lose a lot of muscle mass with it as well. So let's get it. Set. Go. God dang. Now, I can't think of anything else to say right now, so what I will be doing is seeing you guys in the posing room, which is not a proper posing room, but I use it as one because, like I said, the lighting there, phenomenal. There's usually nobody in there, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'll see you there. No, that's why I filmed right here. Yeah. Dude, I freaking came here with my friend Jason. I was like, dude, this is perfect.
Yeah, I've been wondering where people take me photos.
Yeah.
It is nice in here. It's way different I can't get enough.
That's it. Okay. That's it. All right, so that is the end of this episode. Let's see, episode, what is it, 12 now? Let's take a gander. My phone wants to load. Yeah, episode 12. Light chest day. We definitely gotta watch that tendon for the elbow, make sure it heals up and everything proper tonight. So that means I'll probably get some good rest. No staying up late tonight. Want to get as much muscle growth and eat as much food as I can possibly tonight, just to make sure and ensure that I recover and feel as great as possible and minimize risk of injury in the possible future. Now tomorrow, volleyball. Definitely gonna be looking forward to that. I did just get done talking to a gentleman in there about doing shows and stuff like that, so I definitely will continue to talk to him the more I see him about like what's going on and everything. So we're just gonna probably head home, meal prep. After that, play the game for a little bit, probably be in bed in a couple of hours, and that's about it. So I will see you guys in episode 13.